Hey y'all, how are you doing? We are going to be showing you our Christmas home tour, and I had a couple people request it when I started talking about some of the crafts I was doing, so I wanted to share them with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy our Christmas home tour. Okay, so I'm gonna start with our schoolroom. It's not very decorated this year. We didn't do so much, but we always do our little archway with some lights and just some different little, ornaments hanging off of there. And we have this curtain rod up here that normally holds artwork, but during this time of year, we'll hang some different kind of things. I have some ornaments. I decorate a lot with ornaments, just hanging them in different spots to make them look Christmassy. And kind of that's it. There's not a lot more. In the past, I've hung snowflakes and other things. Of course, we have my Christmas oil signs, which is actually up all year round. And that's kind of it. A couple berries here and there by, just little touches. Like I said, I didn't do too much because we actually aren't in our schoolroom that much during Christmas, so I really wasn't too worried about it, and didn't do as much this year in the schoolroom. We also have this cute, I picked this up and I think it is so darling. It's the mistletoe, and it hangs by our front door, so that way when people come in they can give a little kiss, and I just thought it was really pretty with that big beautiful crystal. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby and I love it. I think it is beautiful. And then we have our entry table here. And our entry table is actually our old changing table that we just went ahead and use as our entryway table. And it keeps all of our sun hats and things in there. But at Christmas and actually throughout the year, I change the theme on this table, and I go ahead and just add different, whatever the theme is for the year on here. And with it being Christmas, obviously we have Christmas. I kind of went with stars this year and a really neutral palette as far as decorating, with lots of whites and golds and creams and just that kind of stuff, and silvers. So it can kind of just go throughout the house, and I can accent with different colors. And so that's gonna kind of be my base. And then if there's a color that I like one year, I can always, accent with it. So here it is, and we'll show you a closer shot. We just have some ornaments here and some different little pearls and beads, and some ornaments again, like I said, and some pearls. I got this beautiful little joy nativity scene from my mother-in-law a couple years ago, and so I love having that there centerpiece. And just some more ornaments. I found this cute wooden golden star at Hobby Lobby and picked it up when it was 50% off, which is always a great deal. And I love that because that's something I'll actually keep up around our home probably year round, because I love stars. I have a star up on the wall normally year round, so it really fits into our decor anyways. And of course accented with a couple horseshoes because we gotta have some country in there. This ribbon I absolutely loved. I picked up from Hobby Lobby a few years ago, and it just has the different names of Jesus, the Shepherd, Holy One, and it's written in sparkly gold, and it's on a cream ribbon, and it's beautiful. So I just covered one of those glass blocks, and I threw some Christmas lights inside it, and have our diffuser sitting up there diffusing Christmas spirit, which makes our home just smell amazing and like Christmas. And we love that, and it just makes it, seem like part of the decoration, since we have to have it up all the time. And then we have our little, what are these? The Nutcracker Brigade going on here. We have each one of those one is my daughter's and my son's, and then mine. My husband hasn't picked one out yet. And then I actually always have this lantern filled here with Christmas lights and horseshoes. So that's something that actually stays up year round and is on a timer. And just comes on throughout every evening to kind of give some light, and it's a night light. So that's kind of all for the entryway. We have little things like our letter H with the little nativity scene here, some candles. We use the battery operated candles because we don't do any of the candles because of all the carcinogens and stuff, but that's kind of it. And then we're gonna go into our kitchen where hubby is grabbing a drink. Christmas. And he left the cabinet open. He says I do that all the time. Oh. All right, so I showed you guys kind of briefly about our Christmas decorations in our kitchen, and how I pretty much just kind of add ornaments to the tops of our cabinets. I found this actual sign, this Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas with the Deer at Dollar Tree. And since we're kind of doing the deer thing this year, I thought that was perfect. We have a couple Christmas stockings that I picked up at the Dollar Tree probably like 4 or 5 years ago. And in my kitchen is the only place there's actual color other than the white, you know. And that's because I kind of have like that country feel in the kitchen anyway, so I thought the color went good. A couple little Christmas things on the windowsill. And then I did a burlap ribbon on the light, and then again some more ornaments up throughout there. Then my Noel, which is just those cardboard paper letters from Hobby Lobby and some craft paper, and I made that a couple years ago and just spelt out Noel and painted it and decoupaged it on there. Again, that red star I have other places, that's up year round anyways, because I really like to just throw it a splash of color. And then just more ornaments. Like I said, I mean, I do a lot with ornaments, and when it comes all together, it looks really nice. I picked up this cute little dish towel at Marshall's, and I thought it was cute with all the little different, you know, Merry Christmas sayings. And then again, just throwing some poinsettia in this jar where I normally would have like some sunflowers or something, and horseshoe. And then under here we have just a Christmas ornament, you know, a couple different ornaments again. So just really accenting it with just throwing some ornaments around. And it just doesn't cost a lot when you do it that way, which is great too. So can't go wrong. We have our window over here, and I literally took some burlap and put some twine or some lights behind it, and then I did that same ribbon that has the different names of Jesus and just pinned it along there, just to kind of keep it real simple and not so complicated. We have our little Advent tree down here, which the kids love their Advent stuff. And then we have our Christmas, our dining room escape, which I told you guys we're doing the deer thing. So this is just the dining room set, I guess you could say, or whatever it's called. And we saw these deer at Hobby Lobby in the fall section, and they were normally $25, and we got them for 80% off. So they were only like $5 or something, and they were a really good deal. My husband bought me that horseshoe Christmas tree, which I absolutely love, at Hobby Lobby as well, and so I thought it needed a centerpiece to be a centerpiece somewhere, and so I decided the dining room table, along with just adding a burlap ribbon to the top, and I just picked up some ornaments at the dollar store, and then I put like a little battery operated string of lights that kind of go throughout there, some candles from the dollar store, and I actually made all of our Christmas little cone trees here. I saw some at Target and thought they were way overpriced, and so I picked up this yarn, and it's not really showing up that much on camera, but it actually has sparkles in it. You can kind of see it. So I picked up 2 different kinds of yarn. One had sparkles and one was just white, and wrapped it around some poster board that I had left over that I shaped like a cone, and did the same thing with some jute that I had, and just wrapped those ones. So the salt and pepper shakers are hand-me-downs from my grandma, so they are always gracing our Christmas table. And that's it, just a table runner we always have, and threw some ornaments and stuff around, and made all of that for the horseshoe Christmas tree was the most expensive thing, and I'm trying to say that was like $15. So it wasn't a lot, you know, when I put it all together. And this is probably, everything on here is new this year. So this was kind of where I splurged this year. So I really try to keep things like at a reasonable price and not go crazy. I also made this wreath, and it's with that same yarn, and just I had that wreath already, but I had it wrapped with burlap, and so I just wrapped it with some yarn, and I had that piece ornament that I picked up last year at the end of the year, and I just hung it on there. And because we go in and out this door a lot, I usually have a jingle bell wreath there, but it would fall and it was noisy, so we decided just to go with a really simple plain wreath, so if it falls and when the kids are coming in and out, the door slamming, it's not such a big deal. And then we have our little coffee bar area. It's kind of hard to see, but we made this sign with a silhouette, and it says, "Baby, it's cold outside." And I really want to do a hot chocolate bar here next year, but I just didn't get a chance to this year. And I'm going to actually drill some holes and put lights through that sign, but I haven't finished it yet. So this is our little coffee bar. Again, just some simple leftover what is that, trim and some lights and some ornaments that we picked up. I just threw that jingle bell wreath that I normally have on the back door on the top of that light. And I also actually made, let me show you guys. I made this sign over here too. And it's the wise men still seek him. And so I made that with the silhouette, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. And I'm super excited, and I'm gonna throw some lights around that one too. So just kind of different little things. I mean, I picked up some wood. I saw the signs at Hobby Lobby, and I was like, I have a silhouette, I need to use it. So that was it. And then this year my kids picked out some new stockings. My daughter got the little mermaid, and my son got the elf, and then we just have them over the fireplace with the Christmas stocking holders. And we actually have these are stockings that we've had in our family for a long time. They were mine and my husband's actually before, and the kids have been using them for a while, but now they've switched out and picked out their own. Then we have the living room. So we have just some different little things. We have our Tomette up there protecting our home and farm. Some Christmas stockings I picked up last year at the end of the year. There's a couple Star Wars things thrown in that shelf too. And then some Christmas, I just took some white lights and tacked them up there. My lanterns normally have seashells and different things in them, and so I just put light bulbs in it. And I picked up those stars this year just in the actual country section at Hobby Lobby. And they were like $5, and then they were 50% off or something. They were $10 maybe. They were $9.99, 50% off. So it was a really good deal, and I like them because I'm gonna keep them up year round and just change out what's inside the lanterns. And then I made that sign as well. They followed the star. And then we have another little nativity scene up there. And then just different sprinkled Christmas things that over the years I've painted and made. We painted all these little snowman. We have our little snowman and our snow globe collection in front of the TV with a couple more nutcrackers. And then we have our Christmas tree. And the cute kids and puppy. So we, there's a couple more of the deer that are sitting under the tree, and we have a little kids nativity scene down there. And then I picked up these lighted up packages, and for all three of them, it was like $25, and I picked them up at Ross. And since the kids, you know, there's no packages under the tree till Christmas Eve when Santa brings them, that's a great way just to fill underneath the tree. And we don't do a theme on our tree other than the ribbons. The ribbon is, again, that one ribbon that kind of has gone throughout with the names of Jesus. And then we did burlap and the silver and gold one. But we really like our tree to have a story. When we put up our Christmas ornaments, it reminds us of all of the amazing Christmas things in the past. So, do you want to tell your 5 favorites?
Yeah.
What story behind them? Do you have a story behind them? Okay, well, tell us.
Well, I'm going to go with 2 first.
Okay, hurry it up.
This one I painted, and I like that one.
She made that one this year.
And I don't know if I really like this one.
Yes, we have an ongoing battle. I think that is just hideous, but she loves it.
This one.
A puppy dog because you love dogs. The pink unicorn, that was given to me by my best friend in high school. Those 2. And then we got, look at the, I love the Mickey Mouse. He's so pretty with the picture of Disneyland. So yeah, all of our ornaments are very much, like, they have a story behind them, which I love. Yeah, there's her first Christmas ornament. My very first Christmas. And like the Starbucks cups was something that, because we used to be big time Starbucks fans, and so, you know, those were there everybody gave us Starbucks ornaments one year, and we ended up with, I think, probably like 7 of them or 8 of them. We got our little zombie, which is just hilarious. Yeah, he broke his leg one year.
Broken.
No, we didn't. It broke. A sand dollar we picked up in San Diego. Cowboy boot. There's some Tiggers that we had when we first got married. The little white goose in the what is it called? The wagon. That was a lady that used to live behind my grandmother, would give us an ornament every single year. Her name was Mary Ann, and that's kind of what makes me love the individual ornaments on the trees, because every year when I unpack those ornaments she gave me, I remember her. And I want my kids to look back and have these ornaments someday at their house and unpack them and bring back the memories. So for us, having a full-on unique Christmas tree with all kinds of ornaments is super important. And then we just kind of tie everything in with some ribbon. And that's as much themed as our tree gets, but I think it looks beautiful. We picked up that star this year, which is really cool. It projects little stars on the roof. And then I made the Merry Christmas sign over there and just another burlap, what is that? I don't know, decorative thing hanging over the window. So, you guys go. So from our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Aww.
Yeah.